Got my hair pulled up. Now it's time to cook. Check it out. All right. So today I am going to prepare for the very first time one of my favorite dishes on the planet, EGUSI. So here's the ingredients. Red palm oil. Gotta have a red onion, a white onion, red peppers, some blended crayfish, EGUSI powder, which is blended melon seeds, dried stockfish, gotta have the chicken bouillon seasoning, dried EGUSI leaves, some iru, and some beef for the stock. Okay, so let's prepare the meat and the fish for our stock juice. Okay, first we're gonna chop some red onions. We are also gonna chop up our red bell pepper, slice our habanero, take some of the seeds out. Just remove the stems for these. They're gonna get crunched up anyway. I'm gonna chop our white onions. Here's the beef. We're gonna put it in the pot. Okay, so now we're gonna put the red onions into the meat while the pot heats up. Sprinkle our bouillon seasoning on there, about 2 tablespoons. Now we're gonna put about a big spoonful of Himalayan sea salt. This isn't normal for this recipe, but I'm just gonna add turmeric because I add turmeric to everything. So now we're gonna add some water. Just give this a little mix here while it's heating up. And you're gonna cook this for about 10 to 12 minutes. And if you see the water go down, just add a little bit more water. But you gotta cook this until the meat turns really soft. Now we're gonna add the fish. Yes, we are cooking the meat and the fish together. Okay, so now we're just gonna kind of listen, with this, you can either, some people like it with big chunks, some people like it with like small grains. So I'm just gonna have like a little bit of both going on here. So we're just gonna break this up. These are blended melon seeds. How cool, right? So this is what we have here. So now we're gonna add some juice from our meat. I keep saying juice, but it's like beef stock. It smells so good. So we're gonna just pour some of this onto our EGUSI. Some more. And with this, we're gonna blend it and make like a paste. And this is when you can either get rid of all the big clumps or leave some in there. When you cook it, it ends up having like the texture of kind of like cheese curds. I think the first time I ate it, I thought that this was cheese, like a form of a cheese. And then I found out that EGUSI is melon seeds blended up. They look like pumpkin seeds, and you just blend them. Speaking of blending, okay, so we're gonna put all of our peppers in here. Okay, so I just got this thing and I just can't figure out how to work it. So I just used a different blender. I guess it wasn't charged or something, I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna put the red palm oil in a pan. It's been heating. We're gonna put our blended peppers into the red palm oil. Now we're gonna add our white onions. And you gotta make sure that you heat up your red palm oil before you start putting stuff in there. Here is our iru, we're gonna add that in there. I think these are like fermented seeds. Oh yeah, crayfish gotta go in there. Okay, so we're just gonna give this a little mix so that all the spices, all the flavors can start to come together. And you'll notice that the longer you cook this, the more it starts to disintegrate. So you're gonna probably need to add some water or some beef stock if you notice the moisture going down, down, down. Yep, see, we're gonna add a little water. Now, to be honest with you, I should have added beef stock from the beef. But whatever, this thing it's so seasoned. Just gotta keep stirring it up. And let everything start to cook down. So I've tasted it, and now I'm gonna add some more chicken bouillon. And if you don't have the bouillon powder like this, you can use the cubes. The Knorr cubes are really good. Anytime you add water to anything, you should always add more seasoning or more salt. Because by adding liquid, you just threw it all the way off. Okay, so here's the EGUSI paste. So I'm just gonna throw these pieces in there. Even though they're like big chunks, I can like break them up as I'm cooking. Oh, this is gonna be so good. It's sticking to my fingers, which makes me believe that I didn't put enough EGUSI powder. So I guess, yeah. This is my first time cooking this, so. Okay, so now we're gonna add some spinach. Now I know in the beginning I said I had EGUSI leaves, but I was told spinach is better. So that's some chopped spinach. And you wanna put the spinach in last so that it stays nice and green and the colors are beautiful. I think this EGUSI is actually extra yellow because I added turmeric. Okay, and you see how the EGUSI cooked down? Like, remember I put like large chunks inside the sauce in the beginning? So doesn't it look kind of like a curded cheese a little bit? That's why the first time I had this, I actually thought it was cheese, and then I found out that it was melon seeds. Look at this color. Look how beautifully colored, the beautiful color on this dish. Now there's no meat in here. EGUSI normally always has meat, so here I added some meat. I don't really eat meat, but I'm gonna serve this to people that do eat meat. Et voila! That looks amazing. I love how the red palm oil is just like shining in so many little spots. Okay, so here's the leftover meat with some more stock in there. So if I want to make some more EGUSI, I have more stock and the juice there. I can just add that instead of water. And that, again, is what's making my EGUSI so yellow for those people out there that are like, why is her EGUSI so yellow? It's because I added turmeric. I wonder if it's gonna change the flavor. Again, this is my very first time making this. This is one of my favorite meals. I can eat EGUSI every day of the week with fufu, of course. Okay, guys, I am going to try my EGUSI. Ready? Regarde, c'est magnifique. My first time making EGUSI, one of my favorite dishes on the planet. I can eat this almost every day of the week without the meat, but I did it. And if you know EGUSI, you know that this looks pretty close to accurate. Yes, go Katie, go Katie.